impressive stat line.
Outside, Myteam. Offline with his three.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The kick out to Boozer. And stolen by James. Outside, George. Some nice ball movement by Tampa. Shot clock at 6. Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Now here's Boozer. No good from outside. From deep, James. To the inside. Nifty move. And Ayton with the layup.
Well, there's a reason Ayton has a high field goal percentage every year. He typically takes shots he knows he can make.
And coaches preach the importance of unselfishness at all times. There, he gives the ball for a better look. And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Here's Boozer. It's good from long range. Boozer's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Tampa.
Well, one guy you always got your eye on, Cameron Boozer. He's skilled, polished, but he's sort of the same tightness that his dad brought when he was playing.
They now take the lead. Boozer's got the lead up to 2 now for Tampa.
An advanced player. Boozer just absorbs contact. Doesn't let it phase him.
And Ayton throws it down.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. And the flush, perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
The more good work he does inside, the more it helps his entire game.
On the wing, James. Over edge guard. James, no good. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, he has tremendous confidence off the catch. Boozer can be really dangerous when he's decisive. Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
2 seconds separate the shot clock in game. Outside Boozer. And stolen by James. Over Boozer. And a little hook that time, but it drops. James has got his first points of the game.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Tampa leads by 1. And we'll be back right after this. And it's Tampa with the ball. They lead by 1. Outside, ball. Back to Rose. Pass to Maxey. The kick out to Rose. Now ball. 3 on the clock. Lets it go from deep. Gay with the rebound. Here's Holland. Shoots over ball. Here's a Sunday. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Harper with the steal. Here's Gay. Hits the three-point bomb. Let's look at the energy steps. How the hustle game has been going for Tampa.
Well, all you can ask for is you guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
the ball. Some nice ball movement by Myteam. Grind2k26 has the ball. Out to the right lane. Just trying to shoot. Tampa needs to get off another shot. And again, Tampa no luck. Inside. Here's a Sunday. Here's Harper. Excellent D there from Ball.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
It's tipped.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball. Nice read. Sets his teammate up. You like how they're sharing the ball.
Now, here's Maxey. To the paint. The kick out to Ball. From Rose. Oh, he almost had a 4-point play right there. The Roosevelt with a chance for first.
And already, Rose may be the most athletic point guard in the league. Amazing quickness to go with that leaping ability.
Both teams will make substitutions. And he makes all three.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away fouls.
James outside. Here's George. And he gets it to go.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
He set the pick. Here's Boozer. And the dunk by Boozer.
A prolific scorer. Boozer's confidence is what allows him to catch fire and keep that pressure on.
Pass to Siakam. Target with his three. And it's Tampa with the ball. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Ayton in the corner. Here's the three. The rebound by Tampa.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has the confidence to drill the three.
That puts them in the lead.
And we know what Boozer can do inside, but when he can also step out beyond the three-point line.
Here's George. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And it's 6 points for George.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's James. And Tampa getting another bucket right there.
Ooh, they're not making it easy on themselves. Tough shot.
To Maxey. It's off his leg. And it's being called a kickball. And Tampa calls time here.
Well, it's a player's league, but certainly coaching has its place.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Here's Holland. That one falls. Holland got his first bucket in this one.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Asenge.
And not allowing the shooter an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul. You have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Time that tip for a
personal foul. Second team foul.
Now Edgecombe. There's a screen by Robinson. Shot to stop the run.
Playing strong defense inside the paint there. They'll think twice before trying that again.
And driving. makes it. What range from outside. Wow. Ivy's got himself on the board with 3 there. That's tipped.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Edge going with it. 6 on the shot clock. Ball and a miss there on the triple.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Mitchell. Here's Hexcall. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
And some well-needed scoring. He stops at 13-0 by Tampa.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they wanted to.
Here's Hexcall. A three-pointer off the mark. Ivy and one around him. Connects from three-point range.
Oh, how about the quick thinking by Ivy? I love it. Goes right at it. Blocking.
Jaden Ivey. Second personal foul.
And Tampa making a change here.
Team foul.
From deep, Maxey. The rebound by Tampa. The game. A three. And again, Tampa with the triple.
Well, that's just a good-looking jumper from distance there.
Here's Edgecombe. Wide open look. Tries again. And Robinson with the layup.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are
So easy, Tampa get the winning. Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
From deep, Maxey. Out to the wing. Pass to Simon. Shoots the three. The rebound by Tampa. And it's Tampa with the ball. And Simons cut his teeth under Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum. Some pretty good manners.
You aren't kidding, Kevin. And I think going up against those guys in practice every day, watching them every night, and being another guard who has to score the ball, he couldn't have learned from anybody better. And Anthony Simons now a tough guy to stop.
Now here's Ayton. Oh, good on the triple. Now Edgecombe. Three-pointers, Simon. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
and not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
Unselfishly giving up the ball, putting the pad right where it needs to be.
Edgecombe with it. Pass to Murray Boyle. Simon's on the wing. Offline with his three. Siakam inside. George hits a two-pointer. Duncan grabs the rebound. That's a kick from Simon. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Well, it took a little time for Simons to kind of come into his own, but now he's playing with supreme confidence.
No good that time. Duncan scanning the floor. Got it! Duncan down low.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket. Has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
Confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
He misses.
Look, that's a coach's nightmare. Your player has an easy chance to score and blows it by trying to do too much. Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Duncan, the screen to the inside. Back to Simons. Fires from the wing. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Alzenge, no good.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan, just too much for the D to handle.
Both shots good from the strike. 17 seconds left in the first half of the game. Pass to Gay. Out to the right wing. Fires the three. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Tampa. Here's Siakam. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. CP is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact is beyond his impressive stat line.
So much effort on the defensive side for DeAndre Ayton, owning the paint.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Trent. Here he goes. He can't get that one. Left side, George. And that one, good. Siakam's got his second bucket of the game to go.
With a harmonious length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Unselfishly giving up the ball, putting the pass right where it needs to be.
Now, here's Siakam. Some nice ball movement by Tampa. Chance up a three. That ball, nice speed that time from George.
3 points.
Siakam's got 7.
Yeah, you got to get out on that. Siakam demonstrating that ability to hurt you from beyond. Matching baskets from the perimeter are an earmark of today's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Timeout, timeout. Time here.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? The duty as a coach is to possess your lineup so your guys get the best chance.
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Just make it simple about it. What you gonna do about it?
And a new group getting ready here for Omaha. And it's Tampa with the ball. They lead by 4. And finished off by Siakam.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Oh! Maxey with the ball.
Yeah, when you go to the rim, you better bring it or it's going to get rejected.
Down low. And the top of the key. Pass to George. Green by Siakam. Just trying to shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc. Siakam's got the lead up to 7 now for Tampa.
And right now, Siakam is cooking. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep feeding the hot hand.
And it's Omaha with another.
Well, the defense has to offer more resistance. Or he's just going to keep scoring down.
Siakam. And slams it down right on top of Jalen Duren.
What a phenomenal athlete Siakam is. Just taking off and finishing with power at the rim.
Dunn misses. Tampa leading by 7. Takes it from 10. Off the left rim and out. Some solid defense from 8.
Gotta run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Tampa out in front, up 10. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Omaha trails by 10. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Tampa.
Well, the 7-footer Ayton, when he's this close to the basket, he's looking for the jam.
Tampa leading by 12.
That's an 8-second violation.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And here's Wilson. In the corner, Messi with it. And Messi throws it down.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true game time?
He just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
The kick out to Williams. Pass to Pete. Lets the three fly. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. To the line for three free throws.
And gotta be careful how you try to guard Pete because he knows how to get himself to the stripe.
And he sinks the second.
I just love the way that Koa Pete plays. He's like a throwback to power forwards of the past. Absolutely bruising when he gets going downhill and seems to enjoy contact. With his footwork, he is a factor on the low block.
The shot by Wilson, no good. Stolen by Wilson. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
And this is why you let Wilson do his thing down low. He's effective at getting shots inside.
George with the bucket.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you really asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Oh, how about the dunk right there? I love seeing him go up with that force. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Sand. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question he got on that shot.
And the first one drops.
Well, you can't overlook any trip to the line. These points could end up making the difference.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarding the trips to the line.
The three. Gay misses. Wilson inside. It's tipped.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivered.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Well, you know some guys are just natural scorers with a great feel for the game. I'd say Koa Pete falls into that category. He's so proficient around the basket and in that mid-range area.
And as Sengay gets it to go.
Showing he can run an offense. Harper finding an open guy and getting the ball to him.
It's rebounded by Sengay. Tampa trails by 4. And Eve Nisi picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
.125 left here in the first half of basketball.
Well, just doing an excellent job defensively. Using his body to disrupt the shot and then get control of the loose ball.
Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. Here's Harper. Pass the game. That balls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Gaze got 5 now.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot. Still able to get 2 points. Sharing the ball is clearly a part of Rose's game, even coming out of college.
Here's Ivy. And slam dunk by Ivy.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Ware. Back to Rose. 6 to shoot. Outside, Markkanen. Nailed from three-point land. Markkanen's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Gary. Back there with the three-point shot. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Rose. And the dunk by Rose.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. The Wizards, they're up by 6. We'll take a quick break and get you back to the action. Stripped it away. Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Looking for Markkanen, he gets it there.
Well, he's known primarily for his shooting, but don't be fooled. Markkanen is more than capable of finishing strong.
Here's Siakam. And then it's good off the glass.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
No one near Edgecombe as he lets it park. That off target had some space there after the look pump. Rose with the rebound. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
And holding nothing back there. His all.
Yeah, I love the confidence off the catch, not giving the defense any time to react.
Outside Rose. 3-pointer Markkanen. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Great response 3 from Markkanen. He's got such a fluid motion. You always think it's going in.
Siakam, good.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly.
And the rejection by Eaton. And stolen by James. Nice move. Pass to George. Back to Eaton. And Eaton throws it down.
Well, this is what they want from Eaton. Play big.
Here's Ware. Stolen by George.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
Siakam for three. Wing by Siakam. Ayton in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, there's the skill of Ayton. Nailing the jump shot.
And stolen by James. Back to George. To take the lead. Knocks down the three ball. And a closer look here at the high school stands for Tampa.
Well, all you can ask for is guys to be really active on D.
Timeout, timeout.
And they've been more than that tonight.
And not just that.
Oh yeah, I remember you. Always doubted on the kid. What they tell you do? It turns out motivation. What they said to you. Hate mail all day. It's the price that you pay. In the Hall of Fame, can't be like this. It's gonna take patience. Work constant. Check up steady maintenance. You might lose homies. You might fake friends. Thought you get it in a year. It might take 10.
To Pete. Over in the corner, Williams. It's intercepted. And now here's George. The opportunity. And slammed dunk by Ivy.
If the man can Ivy, I mean, a big-time finish.
Here's Pete. To end the run. It's rebounded by Asenge. To the middle. Connects from three-point range.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big fella.
Here's Flam. Here's Williams. The rebound by Tampa.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're defeated and unable to stop this run.
Oh, that's right, TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And Tampa making a change here. Ayton with it. Pass to James. Fast break. Here we go. A huge slam. Perfect end of the fast break.
I love how ferocious Wilson can be inside, slamming it down with force.
And this first shot attempt misses off the left iron. Here's Pete. Back to Wilson.
Goaltending.
And that basket comes to the count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late.
Timeout, timeout.
On the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And Tampa calls time here. On offense, here's Tampa. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holland. It is good.
Good awareness on Ayton's part, spotting the open teammate.
Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Ayton. Here's Holland. Williams.
Ball out.
When it's out of bounds, they say it was last touched by Williams. to the right side. Here's Holland. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found it. And you love to see a guy dishing it like this. You have to deny these easy shots when you can. They send a clear message to the opponent. Now, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
Pass to Pete. Now Misi. And
Timeout, timeout.
Well, here calling timeout.
Start.
And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. Tampa on deep. Here's Fland. It's hauled in by George. Pass to Gain. And stolen by Williams. Down low. Here's Pete. Here's Fland. A three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, and it's crucial that Graham keeps connecting from deep. This will really help in his development.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Outside for George. Pass to Gain. And again, Tampa with the triple. So easy, Tampa get the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their team, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
Well, I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group
Everyone for making it out and supporting.
Welcome in, everyone, for some 2K basketball. Sure to be an entertaining contest. Some collegiate talent included in the lineup. Tonight, it'll be Tampa going up against Baltimore. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. So Baltimore wins the chip. Pass to D-Box. Kicked away. Here's Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And the handles and confidence of Siakam both have grown just so much. Zero hesitation taking that one to the right. Well, what guy you always got your eye on? Cameron Boozer. He's skilled, polished, and he's showing the same toughness that his dad brought when he was great.
And it's Ayton missing. Baltimore on offense. Out to the right wing. Boozer wide open, he fired. And Baltimore hits a hit from deep.
And with supreme confidence in that jumper, Boozer does not hesitate off the catch.
The big fella, Ayton, suspended in the air as he's creating.
Here's Black. Inside. Outside Boozer. Here's Edgecombe. And a miss there on the triple.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Out of bounds, Tampa takes possession. Pass to Siakam. Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Black with it. Baltimore moving that ball around. And that one drops for him. Boozer's got 8 points.
And he shot that with confidence, rising and firing without hesitation.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about B.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many felt he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fall out. This guy is ready to go. Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never.
Siakam misses.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's good. Edgecombe's got the lead up to 7-0 for Baltimore.
Explosive in that painted area. Edgecombe can just rise above any type of resistance.
To the inside. Here's D-Box. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Well, so important to get points in the paint. Makes it a lot harder on defense.
They need this. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Here's Black. Left side Bosch. Back to Black. Shot clock at 6. Baltimore needs to get off the shot here. D-Box misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky right there for the D.
Edgecombe with the steal. Got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And that does it for the first half of play. Baltimore on top, up 7. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Tampa trails by 7. To the paint. Here's Holland. And the rebound goes to D-Box. Now Black. And yes, it's good.
Yeah, no threat through contact. Black doing what he has to for the bucket.
Ivy up top. And Tampa calls time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
On defense, Baltimore. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Here's Black. Outside Bruiser. Shoots over Holland. And Baltimore again with the bucket.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Baltimore.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Black. Gay with the rebound.
And pulled out all the stops to fight his way inside, but the D just was not giving in.
And he comes up with the deuce.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Pass to Boozer. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And we know what Boozer can do inside, but he can also step up beyond the three-point line. Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the field was short, but the slam moved it on.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
Here's Bosch. Off target on the 15-footer. It's good.
Outstanding pass in transition there for the easy deuce.
Baltimore leading by 10. Black with it. Pass to D-Box. D-Box with the jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now here's Boozer. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Personal foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. Tipped away. Boozer with it. George picks him up. And here's D-Box. Outside Boozer. 6 on the shot clock. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Tampa trails by 12. Back to James. Fires the three. Buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Bosch with the bucket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. So some fight.
You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
So both teams making some changes here. And so they foul intentionally.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Black. Pass to Wembanyama. Again, the miss by Baltimore.
Well, you couldn't ask for a better look. That's one he's got to knock down.
LeBron with the tap.
Now that's how you protect the rim. James timed that one perfect.
Third team
And
foul.
just like his NBA All-Star dad, Carlos, Cameron Boozer is an incredible rebounder. But he also brings a little more playmaking, a real do-it-all type talent. This guy's got a really bright future.
And here we go. George heading to the line.
Well, this is why you can't get lazy on defense. When you leave someone open, this is what happens.
Pass to Black. To the middle. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Kicks it out to James. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Tampa trails by 10. Siakam inside the three-point line. Siakam throws it down.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Shots good by Boozer.
Well, we're seeing the full potential of Boozer in this game. He's on.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. Baltimore moving that ball around. Drills it from outside. Boozer's got 12 points here in the second half. Got low. Bashir. He lays it in.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Come to me. George with the bounce pass. Here's Wembanyama. And the layup falls.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
There's the steal. He's all alone. Had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't set the line. The shot by George, no good. And so James will bring it up for Tampa. It's a 10-point game.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. In the corner, it's James. To the middle. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. George. Off target from three-point range. It's Black in the corner. From deep. Kills the three-pointer. Oh, boy, looks like he was injured there. And so it's Baltimore with the win. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
So Long Beach wins the tip. It's Brown on the wing. The 17-footer. The rebound by Tampa. And despite all the accolades, GA is a possibility. Pascal Siakam is underrated.
Absolutely. Spicy P is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
Now here's James. Out to the right wing.
Where's the board, man?
Wide open. And a big pound. Off the rim, but it sinks right in.
Well, there's the skill of nailing the jump shot with confidence.
Over in the corner, Chandler. And it's Carroll in the corner. Pass to Edgecombe. Long Beach moving that ball around. 5 on the clock. Chandler, no good.
great D. Perfecting the shot, then crashing the ball.
You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
And that one's good, Garen.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Siakam outside. George sets a screen. Pass to Ayton. Again the miss by Ayton. Here's Brown. And here's Carroll. Stolen by George. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
And it's Carroll in the corner. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. It's deflected.
Well, right there, you're trying to score over a high flyer at Edgecombe. Sometimes that's going to be the result.
Outside chin. Lays it up off the glass.
Showing good vision. Finds an open teammate out on the perimeter.
Open shot by Ayton. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Just a big man with a quality jumper. Ayton has a lot of confidence in that shot.
1:21 left in the first half of basketball. And Jamari Carroll is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Tampa making some changes. After Senge. And it's blocked by Brown.
Let me tell you, blocks like that, protecting the rim, those are winning basketball.
And you can tell he thought that was going to fall. Oh, the big fella throwing it down hard.
Here's Gay. He's guarded by Chet. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Gay's got the lead up to 3 now for Tampa.
Oh, what a basket. Down from deep. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Ripped away. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Locked and loaded. Firing at will.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
And they go to the intentional foul.
There's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And he knocked him down.
Well, you want to talk about upside. DJ Edgecombe has as much as anyone in this class, except for maybe the top pick, Cooper Flag.
And that one's good. James.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
What a play. Simply brings it in at the buzzer. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Long Beach on top, leading by a point. And we'll return shortly. Ayton in the corner. The shot. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Now low. And that one is hammered home.
Well, there's Butler making the right play, as it so often does.
James gets the bucket.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Job can't make it work.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Ayton misses the jumper. Butler deciding where to go with it. Pass to Jones. The shot, no good. And here's James outside. And again, Tampa with a triple.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value. Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on them. Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
To the paint. Ejection by Ayton.
So much effort on the defensive side for DeAndre Ayton, owning the paint.
First team foul.
Good job. Inside. Second chance effort.
And you have to be impressed with Siakam's length, especially when you see him able to use it defensively.
They'll probably hear about that shot selection when he gets back to the bench. Maybe not their best option then.
James with it. Now Covington defending. And Tampa getting another bucket right there.
Rising fires. This is Siakam's attitude on the pitch. And with these results, you understand why. They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Pass to Jones. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle. 2 shots coming up. That one on 8.
Sticking with his shot despite the good defense.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Tampa.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Pass to Ivy. It's rebounded by Jones. Long Beach on offense. A 2-point game. Allen with the rebound. Here's a Sunday. And he drops it in from the low post.
What touch on that floater, making it look effortless.
He takes it in. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And you know, he just got a little ahead of himself on that one. That was a great finisher, not dump that ball.
Now here's Covington to the inside. And here's Butler with the flush.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
On Beach with the ball. Trailing by 2. Covington in the corner. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. And Mario Chalmers gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And it's Tampa with the ball. Johnson left side. Pass to Gay. And Jock with the block.
And that block was all about time. Getting fouled while also protecting the rim.
Here's Gay. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot from deep. Showing great vision and delivering the pass out in front.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And absolute juggernaut on the drive. Once Ivy gets a step on the D, you're about to be compromised.
And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short by injury.
Yeah, it was really too bad, Michael, because he was having a great year and an improving year as the season went on. This guy's just getting better and better. Both his shooting is improving and his decision-making, and it was a shame he didn't get to see that through to the end.
Hey, guys, all about hard work from this point on. They worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Here's Edgecombe. Around him. Drains the three-pointer. Taylor's got his first 3 points of the game.
And coaches teach the importance of unselfishness at all times. There, he gives the ball for a better look.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to scout and commit to blocking shots. And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
And Ayton throws it down.
Playing with serious aggression. DeAndre Ayton. This team would love to see more of that.
Here's Gavin. Chandler. An easy 2 points on the way.
Smart play, capitalizing close at the rim.
Ivy with it. To the middle. And it's Ayton missing. Now low. Finish off by Brown.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Pass to Siakam. Ivy on the wing. Here's George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And Tampa making a change here. Here's Gibson. Pass to Edgecombe. To the right side. Again, no good.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most difficult plays don't always go on the stomach.
And again, Tampa no luck. Inside. Here's Brown. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Now, Ivy. Pass to Game. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
And just understanding his role and finding ways to make plays. Great decision there. Well, he wanted to shoot his way out of this whole spell, but the struggle continues.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want to force it now. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
And the foul is called. Intentionally grabbed in there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that's a stretch, so definitely a strong move on his part.
And Tampa calls time here.
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Just make it simple. What you gonna do about it?
Chandler. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. And so it's Long Beach with the W. It was Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And so off the tip, it's Tampa. For 3, Siakam. They grabbed their own miss. It's deflected. Here's Whale. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Superb finesse to get that teardrop to fall.
And the officials into the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. And so here's Albuquerque. Puts up a 3. And it's Eaton with the rebound. Pass to George. Back to Ayton. 4 on the clock. And is Ayton missing? Here's Kneppel. Here's Smart. Ware with it. To the right side. Kneppel wide open and he fires. Sinks the three-pointer.
A lights-out shooter. Opponents will learn quick. You have to guard the nipple tight, or he'll knock those down.
Siakam, lights out. On the 3 off target.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Kneppel. Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Right outside. Pass to Smart. And stolen by James. Here's Ayton. That one's off. Still out of sync. And Albuquerque with the possession. To the right wing. Here's Kneppel. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here. They have the ability to widen the gap. Now they are.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent.
And despite all the accolades, GA, is it possible that Pascal Siakam is underrated?
Absolutely. He is one of the best two-way players in the league. Exceptionally versatile, and his impact goes beyond his impressive stat line.
And it's Tampa with the ball. After Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
From deep, James. And he's good on the 3-ball. James has got his first 3 points of the game.
First make of the day should finally give them a really hard fix.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Shots good by Siakam.
And he can answer with the best of them. Siakam stealing the thunder there.
Here's Knipple. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. For three, Siakam. And so we conclude the first half. Albuquerque leads by 11.
Your home team.
And we've got more action coming your way after this break.
17.
Here's Smart. It's tipped. Harper with the steal. Here's Gay. Can't connect from long distance. Albuquerque leading by 11. Now Knipple. Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, Albuquerque able to keep the ball here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
Clock at 2. Vandeweghe. Off target with his three.
He's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Albuquerque making a change here. Right sets a screen. Inside. Lets it go from deep. Holland with the rebound. Tampa trails by 11. Here's a Sunday. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Rebound by Tampa.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Carries the long-range jumper. Jay's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. He's to Ware. To the paint. Time to finish it off.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Gay. And it comes off the front of the rim. Albuquerque leading by 8. Here's Ware. Yep, that one goes.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press you in.
Pass to Knipple. They set the pick. Back to Ware. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, sometimes when you see the athleticism these guys have, it reminds you that this league has some of the best athletes in the world.
And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Nice shot by Smart.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Albuquerque leading by 10. George with the steal. Pushing out. And Tampa getting another bucket right there.
Well, they say the mid-range shot is dying, but it's good to see players still taking these looks.
Knipple, no good. And here's James outside. That shot off.
Home team foul. Proctor. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And he tries in. The rebound by Tampa. Here's George. And George at the stop. Pass to Knipple. Good Smart gets the assist. 12 points for Grind2k26.
So lethal off the catch. Knipple is good at just finding space and then timing it quickly.
Yeah, I call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
And the rejection by Eaton. To the middle. Swiped it away. Pass to Knipple. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer. And James pulls it down.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Albuquerque.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Now, here is George. Right over Lopez. Knocks down the 3-ball.
I'll tell you, we're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Yeah, taking away the lead is never easy. But a rally like this is how you do it.
And it's Ayton with the rebound. George with the ball. He's picked up by James.
And when it comes to rim protection, that's picture perfect.
Outside, George. Blocked again. And Bosch outside of the key. Intercepted. The shot misses. Albuquerque leading by 3. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on 8.
Defense caught lacking and tried to keep up. Ends up fouling.
And so he hits both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
James. And that one good.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that's it had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one. But they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
And here's a no bring it up for Tampa. It's a 3-point game. Pass to James. Here's Vanderwan. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And you could just tell he was feeling it. A very assertive shot at the arc.
Now here's a left side Bosch from the arc. And again Albuquerque with the triple.
And Bosch proving he has the range. The defense has to take him seriously from outside.
Ayton in the corner. 6 to shoot. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Jordan. And Tampa calls time here.
Well, he's been off the mark, and it's impacting his team's ability to put points on the board. He needs to reset his approach.
Tampa making some changes. Albuquerque leading by 9. Bounce pass from Smart. Here's Knipple. Albuquerque again can't hit it.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot
done.
3 points.
Knipples got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Albuquerque. Looking to end the run. And he hits the bucket.
I like the assertiveness down inside. You have to be able to take advantage of those opportunities.
Out left to the wing. They swipe it. And here's Ivy. From outside. Connects from three-point range.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
It's Smart with the drive. 2 points, that one goes.
Nice jumper there, flashing how dangerous he can be shooting the ball.
Fires away from outside. Gay misses. Albuquerque leading by 9. Here's Yang. Holland with the rebound.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
And Albuquerque with the possession. From outside, kept alive. Pass to Knippel. Just 5 on the clock. Albuquerque needs to get a shot off here. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Some changes for Albuquerque. Here is Harper. Ivy with it. Pass to Asenge. Back to Ivy. To the inside. And it takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, a natural scorer. Ivy is developing into a tremendous playmaker.
Home team foul.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Penalty.
And he knocks down the first one. Tampa making some changes. He makes both free throws.
Great composure there.
And so Albuquerque. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. And tonight, it'll be Jacksonville going up against Tampa. And along with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, this is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
And it's the Warriors to start out. On the wing, Bridges. Poke it down low. Pass to Dunn. Smart wide open. He fires. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And if Smart finds his rhythm from range, he is dangerous. He can do a lot of damage from deep.
And Siakam has it in the corner.
Nice job getting a hand up and altering that shot.
Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Out of bounds, Tampa takes possession. You know, Tim, when you look at Bilal Koulibaly, outstanding length for a wing.
Yeah, 6'8" with the reach of Stretch Armstrong. The tools are all there. And at his young age, there is plenty of time to develop his offensive skills.
Fades. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the ring.
And for a center, DeAndre Ayton has a beautiful jump shot, and he's really comfortable from that distance.
Wide open look Jacksonville with the triple.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside for George. Here's Hayton. It's rebounded by Koulibaly.
Well, it's tough to defend those fall-away jumpers. That's about as good a job as you can do.
A three. And again, Jacksonville with the triple.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Siakam. No good from 18. Outside, Smart. And set the pick to the inside. The rebound by Tampa. Here's George. That shot misses. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Warriors. 1:30 left from the first half of the game. And stolen by Eaton. Here's Chain. And the basket is good. He's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The concentration it takes to finish through contact. Impressive.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Jacksonville.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
And what a great job they have done sharing the ball. This is what team basketball looks like, and I love to see it.
And a wide open look for Siakam. From outside off the mark. And it's Bogut to top the key. Missed inside.
Well, the defense did just enough to force that move because he is a good finisher. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Now here's Smart. Up there for Dunn.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
There is no doubt about it. They'd love to have that one back.
And the action on hold, as it appears there's been injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
And boy, when you see someone hurting like this, it's always scary.
And he's going to have to get checked out with that great medical staff that all teams in this league have.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. They set the screen. Back to Smart. Good ball movement here by Jacksonville. And yes, it's good.
Now that one went in, but I don't think that's a shot they want to rely on.
To the paint. Out of bounds. Jacksonville
Out of
takes
bounds.
possession.
Substitution on the court.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And some good action for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Warriors lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And it's Tampa with the ball. It's a 1-point game. And should be good.
Read the defense beautifully. Puts the ball on the floor and makes a block.
The 4. Right side to screen. Down low. The jam by Whiteside.
And he's an automatic
Out of bounds.
finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Ivy. Here's Gay. 13 feet away. It's hauled in by 4.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Now, here's Aggie. To the middle. Gay. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
Gay misses.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Tampa trails by 3. The 19-footer is on the money.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possession. Nice!
As a playmaker, Ivy has an interesting upside. If he continues to develop those skills, he only increase his value.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And it's Tampa with the ball. They lead by 1. To the right side. And it's out of bounds. Tampa able to retain possession here.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Good three, Siakam. Connects from three-point range.
And that's not an easy shot for a big. Siakam showing his comfort level from anywhere.
And now they decide to foul intentional.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now here's James. And the basket is good. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Tampa.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disrupted the return of the defense.
And the relentless strength has really taken a toll on the opposition.
And it's the way Aiton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
That's slammed in by Whiteside.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Tampa.
Over to the left wing. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Pocket 6. To the wing right side. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Jacksonville trails by 6. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Ware with it. Inside. Right side. It's hauled in by George. James, right side. Rebounded by Jacksonville. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Drains it from beyond the arc. DiVincenzo's got himself going there. His first points in the game. Ball.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And again, Tampa no luck. Jacksonville trails by 3. Smart on the wing. Last to 4. Good ball movement here by Jacksonville. Now Bogut. And to Koulibaly. Shot clock at 5. To the paint. Second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Here's Gay. Out to the right wing. To the middle. On that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Andrew Bogut.
And getting fouled in the act. The defender overzealous that time.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
sinks the triple.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
And so James will bring it up for Tampa. A 2-point game. Pass to Gain. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Here's Ford. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Good on the push on James.
Got a look he liked and didn't hesitate.
And here's Smart. Right away. He's all alone. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Smart. Here's one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
He's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Livingston. And it's Bridges at the elbow. Shoots over Holland. It's tipped. In the corner, it's Koulibaly. There's Bogut.
And nobody puts a body on Bogut, and then he makes him pay the price.
Pass to Koulibaly. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And then Tampa all over the court.
Actually, on both ends of that play.
He was really sharp, but the slam.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Here's Gray. Misses the three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And here we go. Tampa running again. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Penalty.
And I like the aggressiveness inside from Edgecombe. Sometimes you have to fight through all those long limbs and find your way.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about V.J. Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many thought he was already in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he's out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
That one is on.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
And he's good on the second. Jacksonville trails by 7. Bridges outside. Throws it from outside.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take the shot.
And slam dunk by Smart.
Oh, man, that was a loud bucket.
Stolen by Smart. Here's Bridges. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And that'll tie this game up. On offense, here's Tampa. From deep three-point land. And it's Ayton missing. And now, all by himself.
And really nimble down the floor there. Bogut loses his man.
To end the run. Misses the layup. Here's Thor. Siakam pulls it in.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Thor. Good D by Siakam. And so Siakam will bring it up for Tampa. Down low. Find the shoot. That's to Holland. From outside the arc. Siakam's shot is is off.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Bridges outside. Back to Smart. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range.
Yeah, that's a high percentage.
So we see the Warriors. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Tonight, it'll be Tampa going up against the Jayhawks. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. It'll be the Jayhawks off the tip. Pass to Castle. It's good from the top of the key.
That's a confident shot right there by the rookie. Castle wants to keep improving that part of his game.
Siakam's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Offensive rebound. The shot, no good. Now Ayton. Shot clock at 6. Over Jackson. And it's Ayton missing. From deep. The rebound by Tampa.
Well defended. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Home team foul. Proctor. First personal foul.
Nice ball movement by Kansas City. And it's Cooper missing. On offense, here's Tampa. James missing this.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pass to Cooper. Outside for Jackson. Here's Cooper. Clock at 6. Castle, no one around him. Misses for 3. Back to James. Beyond the arc. Again, James missing. Here's Cooper.
Assist goes to Jaren Jackson Jr.
We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
We've known about Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defensive acumen, but GA much improved as a scorer as well.
Yeah, range out beyond the arc and his handle. I think it's underrated. One of the top
Jaren
in our
Jackson
league.
Jr.
Well, quick reaction by Jackson Jr. He sees what's happening and gets out in transition to support the play.
And Stephon Castle is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Fader on the way. It's good.
Well, yeah, there is some flex to Aiden's game. He doesn't have to have both feet in the game to score.
Off target from outside. Tampa trails 4. Siakam for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. And so Kansas City now. Out to the right wing. And stolen by James. To the paint. Here's Hayton. Hand contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, we'd all like to see more of that from Ayton, using that big frame to get himself an opportunity at the line.
And the first one at the line is good. Both teams deciding to change it up. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Well, Ayton is a very skilled player, and he has the physical tools. You just want to see him put it all together consistently.
To the inside. Ascending.
How about the aggressive finish inside? You can't shy away from the contact down low.
Green can't get it to go. And now Tampa on the break.
Well, that's a beautiful job of kicking the ball ahead, playing north-south.
And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one. You can't talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Get out of his way.
No way the D is going to slow him down. And Tampa calls time here. It could go. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And that is massive. The three at the buzzer ties it up. And they'll go to the break the way we started, Daddy.
On offense, here's Tampa. Ivy with it. Pass to Gay. Back to Ivy. Some nice ball movement by Tampa to take the lead. Gay's shot is good. Gay's got his first basket.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
If you give guys even a sliver of daylight in this league, they'll make it better.
Now Tampa with the ball. Following the score by Kansas City. Back to Hachimura. To the wing on the left. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Gay. He's defended by Will. Gay misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the best players in our game. And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Gay. And again, Tampa no luck.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
He's up. Throws down the breakaway team.
Well, they owe that bucket to good defense, which produced the steal and got them going in the first place.
There's the screen. Very good from outside. Shoots the three. Gay's shot is good.
Well, that pull-up is a tough shot to contest.
Sinks the triple.
And when you're hit, you gotta hit back.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate.
Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Out of bounds, Tampa takes possession.
That's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And So James will bring it up for Tampa. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line with 3 free throws.
First team foul.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face,
Again,
but you've got to be more careful.
On the act of shooting a three-pointer.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you can see that against the mark.
The player was fouled in the act of shooting a three-pointer, and he will have 3 free throws.
And he nails the third.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
Here's Kessler. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
They say the vertical is where Castle lacks a bit. Show me where it lacked there.
Out left to the wing. And he finishes nicely on the wing.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Jackson. And stolen by Siakam. Rebounded by Castle. And here is Fareed. And he drives in. And finished off by Fareed.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Here's Jackson. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on 8.
Well, that's the kind of aggressive play you want to see from Jaren Jackson.
And what you love about him is he's a team-first guy, willing to do whatever it takes to win. And that's about the first defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Yeah, there's no excuse for giving that up. That's the absolute last thing.
Jackson misses.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stretch.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And it's Tampa with the ball. After Jaren Jackson made that last three-pointer. Swiped it away. Jazz to Castle. Fareed outside. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Well, that one stings. In a game where every possession counts, he just gave one away.
And it's Tampa with the ball. They trail by 1. James looking around to the left side wing. Inside. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Kansas City takes possession. Here's Castle. Back to Fareed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. And it's Castle weighing it in.
I love that basket from Castle. Any play from the rookie.
And makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Back to Jackson. Here's Gang. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jayhawks will have another go. And Tampa making a change here. Timeout called the Jayhawks.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
5 on the clock. Pass to Field. The Jayhawks need to here.
Well, a block like that requires excellent timing, and he had it that time.
Long range from the inbound. The rebound by Ivy.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And the Jayhawks with possession. They lead by 1. They get it again. Here's Hachimura. That 3 off the mark. Cross the game. 3-pointer. Gets the 3-point defense. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And the athleticism on display. You got to enjoy watching Hachimura go for the powerful finish.
Here's Holland.
This is on the defense for letting him get this close to the basket, and then they had no choice but to foul.
And the first one for the Jayhawks. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You really don't even have to watch him at the line. Just listen for the net.
Pass to Cooper.
Watch it!
Here's Fareed. Here's Cooper. James defending. Hits it from 3-point range.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long range consistency.
And it's James missing. Here's Fareed. And finished off by Fareed.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of play. Close game. The important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. Here we go for that. Didn't he? My goodness. And it's Temple with the ball. Following the missed shot by Jaren Jackson. Pass to Holland. Up to the wing. Here's Miller. Kenneth Fareed pulls it in. On the wing, Jackson. Down low. And here is Fareed. James covered. Jackson with the screen. And the dunk by Jackson.
And in terms of size, he's not your typical center. But, man, he plays as big as any of them. Thanks.
And so the Jayhawks take the win. This win such a tremendous emotion. everyone, to 2K Sports Basketball. This game features something different, as we'll see talent from the college ranks blended into the lineup as well. We'll watch Atlanta in this one as they go up against Tampa. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So Atlanta will get the first possession. Here's Thompson, and he drives in, and that one's good. Boozer.
Well, he has tremendous confidence off the catch. Boozer can be really dangerous when he's decisive like this.
Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Good to see him playing downhill like this, moving forward with purpose.
The try Thompson. Another three for Atlanta.
And what makes Boozer so special, he can really score all over the floor, including from beyond the arc.
Nice Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. 4-point game. To the left wing. Down low. And Thompson slams it in.
Rocketing off the deck. Thompson showing that need for big juice.
Shots good by Siakam.
And that's exactly what he's looking for. Draining the triple.
A shot by Wilson. No good. Inside. Here's Ayton. And he overshot that one, missing. And here's Atlanta. Here's Yang. Misses the three. Off with the layup. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
First personal foul. First
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Taking 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Well, that's not the focus we're used to seeing from him at the line. He's usually rock solid from there.
They get it back. Great positioning on the putback.
Nice job there, getting great positioning on the glass.
Out to Johnson. Good on the three-point shot. Johnson's got 5 now.
Defensively, you have to live with Thompson making those, because if you get up too close at the arc, Almond will blow right by you.
Now here's Harper. And he uses the glass on the lane. Harper's got his first bucket in this one.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Shot's good by Wilson.
At this point of his career, Wilson's not going to like you're up from 3, but he's worked hard on that shot. It is definitely improving.
Start.
Matching baskets from the perimeter and earmark.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy.
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? Just make it so you got it. What you gonna do about it?
Here's Smart. Sliding in. It's deflected.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
Thompson with it. He has 5. He draws iron on the dunk. Pass to Gay. Beyond the arc. That one, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Boozer. Here's Yang. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft.
Timeout, timeout.
And Tampa calls time here. Close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. It's Atlanta leading by 4.
14.
We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. Tampa trails by 4. Siakam outside. Out left to the wing. Stolen away. After Smart. Back to Wilson. And that one is hammered home.
I love how ferocious Wilson can be inside, slamming it down with force.
They get it back. Here's George. Atlanta with the rebound. Thompson with it. Now guarded by 8. The shot by Wilson, no good. And it's Tampa with the ball. They trail by 6. And the shot is good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Drops in the train.
Beyond the notion that 3 is better than 2, hitting trades can stretch out a defense, makes things easier inside.
Now, here's Siakam. To the wing on the left. Pulls it up. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Well, that's the job, right? The duty as a coach is to finesse your lineups so your guys get the best chance to succeed.
Atlanta on D. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count that one.
Oh, good touch from the interior. That's a high percentage shot.
Here's on offense, here's Tampa. Pass to Gay. Stolen by Wilson. To the paint.
And he just devils from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. He gets that one.
That's a battle inside, and through all the contact, he's able to finish that one.
Smart wide open, he fires. Boozer wide open, he fires. Good and Smart gets the assist. Boozer's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth quarter. Gary misses. Atlanta leading by 8. Pass to Boozer. Now Wilson. And they call an illegal screen.
You can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that.
And stolen by Thompson. To the middle. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Here's Gay. And here's George. Just trying to shoot. Here's the drive. No good that time. And so it's Atlanta with it. They're leading by 8. Pick off in midair. Here we go, one-on-one. Jump to finish it off. Beauty.
And it takes some solid instincts to pull that off. Snagging the ball and right away getting out of the play.
Back to Boozer. Ball stolen. To the inside. Taken away. Outside, Smart. In the corner, it's Boozer. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create time and then convert those on the offensive end.
Thompson with the bucket. Now it appears an injury out on the floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Atlanta making some changes. Pass to Asenge. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession.
Out of bounds.
Atlanta ball.
So it's Atlanta now. It's a 10-point game. Stuckey left side. Pass to Knueppel. Time on the clock. Back to Stuckey. Knueppel, no good. Tampa trails by 10. A nice shot by George. George has got his first points in this one.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Well, that's a great pass. He has the timing and rhythm of a metronome.
And he starts out with the miss in this one. Here's Ivy. Gets in front of the rim and out. Atlanta leading by 10. Releases. At the tip. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He goes on Knueppel.
Well, you can't be too aggressive because the refs will call stuff like this.
And George drops them both. Here's Atlanta. They set the screen. Here's House, and he makes that one.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Gay's shot is good.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
And the basket is good.
And he found the soft spot in the D on that possession.
Gay's shot is good.
Well, so many, and that's going to be acceptable. Not a smart move, to say the least.
And that one falls for Ivy. And sadly, Jaden Ivey's 2025 season coach was cut short by injury.
Yeah, it was really too bad, Kevin, because he was having a great year and an improving year as the time went on. This guy's just getting better and better. Both his shooting is improving and his decision-making, and it was a shame he didn't get to see that through to the end.
He's got rocket ship for a takeoff. Thompson can flat out fly.
And again, Tampa no luck. Atlanta leading by 8. Outside Boozer. A 3-ball. By Tampa. And there's the call on Amen Thompson.
Amen Thompson.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Gay. No good on the quick 3. Down low. Wilson. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
That's how you finish.
Pass to home. Some nice ball movement by Tampa. And Tampa calls time here.
Well, you know, I've watched Cameron Boozer since high school. Everyone knows what a special talent he is, but then you add in the IQ, the work ethic. He's mature beyond his years, both on and off the floor.
Pass to Ayton. And Siakam has it in the corner. Shot clock at 3. Stolen by Smart. Here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home. And so Atlanta takes this one.